Hey, what's up, Facebook? How's it going? It's Steve Simney coming to you live. We're sitting here in Belize by the pool. We're at Victoria House. It's a beautiful day. Got all the sailboats, palm trees, crazy birds, nice breeze, beautiful sun. We got this little, this is our house right here. Room 31 at Victoria House. It's got a private little splash pool here, and it's absolutely incredible. But I just wanted to come live and just share some thoughts. You know, it's funny, when I said I was going on vacation, and it's funny because, like, I work online, I work from my phone, and I'm always on. Like, I'm never not working, if that makes sense. But what I do is I honestly don't consider it work. I know it's work. We all make money. We all have to live. But I'm just thinking about that concept. Like, before I did what I'm doing now, which is called social retail, vacation was a huge deal, right? Like, I had heard, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but just the act of planning a vacation makes you happier. Think about that. Even if you never take the vacation, just in your mind, the mental process of, like, looking up where to go, researching it, you know, looking at flights and hotels, and maybe even putting something on hold. I heard that just that literally makes you happier. And it's crazy because for most of my life, I lived for a vacation. In other words, I always kind of enjoyed what I did, but I always lived vacation to vacation, if that makes sense. And I feel like we need to be able to design a life that we don't need a vacation from. Does that make sense? In other words, life shouldn't be about Friday through Sunday. Life should be every day of the week. I love it equal. You know what I mean? Every day of the week. Now, obviously, vacations cost money and going, you know, traveling and all that stuff. So you need, like, disposable income to be able to do that. But truly the best kind of life, in my opinion, is one that you don't need a vacation from. Does that make sense? So I just want to encourage you guys to, like, think about in the moment what you're doing. Those of you that are in social retail, hey, Emily, hey, Kayla, miss you guys. You know, those of you that are in my social retail business, it's like, if you think about it, everything that we do exists to create a life that we design. So some of the things where the reason why people feel like they need a vacation is because they don't like who they work with. They don't like their boss. They don't like being told what to do. People don't want to be in a box. Like, people don't want to be told, you have to show up here and you have to show up at this time and you have to do this and do that and you have to work with people you'd never even hang out with, right, in the real world. That's the part of work that just sucks. And that's the part, I think, that why people feel like they need a vacation. Does that make sense? And I just want to encourage you, like, if you have a job that you like, I'm happy for you. But we all have to make money. We all have to find a way to make money and get good at something. And if you don't have a degree for a trade or a profession, or maybe you do, maybe you're a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer or a practitioner, or maybe you went to school for something, that doesn't have to be the rest of your life. It really doesn't. I mean, I thought I was going to be an international business attorney, and then I thought, I'm going to be a musician. That didn't work out. And then I ended up spending a good chunk of my life with musicians. And if you would have told me in December of 2009, when I was driving my car that just literally a couple months prior had Lady Gaga's glitter in the back seat from driving her around, if you would have told me I'd be selling collagen literally 10 years ago, if you would have told me that, I would have said to you, you're crazy. What are you thinking? I don't sell stuff. I don't, you know, and collagen, what's that? You know, I want to encourage you to be open to life's serendipity. The opportunities that present themselves, I believe, come for a reason. I believe that we all have a purpose, and the purpose is not to sit in a box, to be beholden to someone else, and to live the life of our dreams. And as I sit here and I look at, this beautiful turquoise water, and I look at the breeze, and I look at this life that we've designed for ourselves and our family, it's not like we just got rich overnight, or we just magically got lucky or fell into it. We developed our skills, we were open to new possibilities, but most of all, we had a desire to do something different. When people pay you to do a job, they pay you what they think you're worth. So let's say if you go to a doctor, or you go to, a tax advisor or something. Hey, Katie. Hi, Victoria. If you go to someone that you pay a service for, society or that person determines what you're worth, really. I mean, you can't get paid, $1 million for preparing somebody's taxes. You know what I mean? So it's like you have a limit. But when you work in a sales type business where there's no glass ceiling, when you have a marketing team, when you have a commission-based leveraged residual type of business, the sky is the limit. And I just want to encourage you, those of you that are still going around thinking that there's scams, or it's fake, or it's not possible, I'm here to tell you it is possible. I'm going to tell you right now, literally anything is possible. And as I think about this whole idea of designing a life that you don't need a vacation from, it takes guts. I think it takes a lot of guts, and it takes a willingness to be able to, I've heard it say, embrace the suck, because you're going to suck for a while at it. You're not going to be great. You may think, I can't lead a team, or I can't speak like he does or she does, or I'll never be as pretty or as good. And you have to erase that self-deprecating feeling that you get, and you have to sort of just go for it. Find your own deep inspiration. And I just want to encourage you guys, go out and chase your dreams. Build a life around living, not existing, not working for someone else, not being beholden to someone else. There's no better feeling than to not have a boss. Take this from somebody that's had a lot of bosses before. Not having a boss is where it's at. So I just want to encourage you, think about that. Think about what life would be like if you didn't have to wake up at a certain time every day, didn't have to go where somebody else told you to go, didn't have to do what they told you to do. It's possible. I truly, truly know it's possible, because I'm living proof of that. And my goal, my desire, is to help everyone who wants it, whether you're on my team, not on my team, doesn't matter. I want to help everyone achieve that. I want to help everyone find their own way to make it in life without literally having to do anything or be anywhere. Does that make sense? Just to be happy, just to live. I told my wife, I said, if something fell apart, let's just say with my business, we could sell everything and live in a cabin. And that's truly the part of happiness that I'm talking about. So with that being said, my son Heston's making a cameo, my firstborn. Hopefully he's going to come and swim with me. I just had a scuba dive. We're here in Belize, Victoria House, Ambergis Key, San Pedro, and we're going to chill by the pool, go check out the second biggest Great Barrier Reef in the world outside of Australia. Is right there where you see those waves crashing. And it's just the most beautiful day you can ever imagine. And yes, we're on vacation, but I truly feel every day that I wake up that I'm not on vacation. Every day's a vacation. Does that make sense? And I want to help as many other people do that. So if you're curious about what I do, hit me up. If you're already in my business, keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. If it takes 3, 4, 5 years, who cares? Who freaking cares? Pursue your dreams, but Give it your all. Don't half-ass it. Like, don't just kind of do it. Don't do it part way. Don't do it part time. Like, if you're gonna do it, freaking do it. You know what I mean? Like, get possessed for 3, 4, 5 months. Get possessed for 2, 3, 4 years. Literally obsessed, because you know for the rest of your life, once you build up a nice residual, that's gonna last. It has to last, especially if you're with a legacy company like our company. Come on. All right, I love you guys. It's been nice chatting. So good to see you, Emily, Katie. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, just have an incredible day, an incredible week, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye from Belize. I would say hasta la vista, but they speak English here, so it's an English country, British Honduras. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Take care.